Good morning, doctor. My name is Sun Hui. I am going to present my final year project with the title of Solving Linear Programming Problem Using SAS Case Study in Bakery Production. As we know that there are many industries involved calculation in their operation. Besides that, there are also many constraints need to be considered in the production of the industry. Therefore, linear programming technique can be used to solve the problem in the production of the industry. Linear programming can be defined as a mathematical technique used to determine the best allocation of the limited resources to achieve optimum goal. Linear programming is also a mathematical tool used in operation research or management sciences to solve specific problems such as allocation, transportation, and assignment problems. Linear programming was proposed by Danjic, John von Neumann, and Leonid Kantorowicz. Linear programming is one of the most extensively utilized decision-making strategies in industry and businesses, with application in fields such as agriculture, financial, and marketing. Linear programming techniques is used to analyze optimal profits of each product expected to be produced on the proposed new production line in food industry. There are two problem statements in this project. The first problem statement is, from report of various surveys, it has been shown that many production companies are not yet to know fully the application of linear optimization. The majority of bakery companies use traditional techniques which are based on trial and error in the production planning. Only some of them make use of linear programming model in production planning by using collected data for the products of the companies. The second problem statement is, sometimes many production companies are faced with the problem of how to utilize the available resources to maximize profit. This is because the use of linear programming has never been fully applied in the production planning to optimize the production of the bakery companies. Therefore, this study is carried out to model the collected data for the products of the bakery companies by using linear programming model, and optimize the production of the bakery company by using linear programming model. There are many researchers has investigated the application of linear programming in industry. For example, in food industry, Alafio examined the optimizing profit in lace baking industry Latvia with linear programming model. Other than food industry, Asma and Amakom apply linear programming model to obtain the optimal profit in golden plastic industry. Linear programming problem can be solved by using heuristic algorithm and exact algorithm. There are many researchers have investigated the application of heuristic and exact algorithm in real-life problems. For example, Zuwono studied the application of heuristic algorithm for multi-stage scheduling in food processing industry, and Baldacci studied an exact method for the carpooling problem to minimize the sum of the path costs. In this project, we are using exact algorithm, which is simplest method to solve the problems. This is because the problem in this project is small, and exact algorithm will give us the exact optimal solution. Linear programming model consists of 4 components, including objective function, decision variables, constraints, and parameters. The general form of a linear programming model can be written in this form. Maximize the objective function that is subject to the constraints. S1 to Sn are the decision variable. In order to solve the linear programming problem, we use simplex method. To solve the linear programming problem by using simplex method, the problem must first be transformed into its standard forms. The standard form of the linear programming models can be formulated in this form. In this project, in order to obtain the data for the products, we do an interview with the person in charge of the bakery companies. We need to know what are the best-selling bread in the bakery companies. The products including hot dog buns, wholemeal seed, green toast, chocolate cream cheese, and buckets. This is the production cost and selling price of each product and their profit. This is the quantity of raw material used and total quantity of raw materials available per month. This is the production times and packaging times of each product and the resources available per month. The collected data are modeled by using linear programming model. The objective function refers to maximize the profits, and the constraint refers to the limitation on the decision variables such as raw material, production times, and packaging times. After the data have been written in the general form of the linear programming model, we solve the problem by using SAS software. We have made a SAS coding which includes all variables, constraints, and objective function. This is the coding for the product of the bakery company in SAS software. After running the SAS program, the optimal solution that we have obtained is S1 equal to 1428.6, S2 and S3 equal to 0, S4 equal to 450.45, and S5 equal to 390.49. The objective value is 3904.57. This indicates that BakeLife Bakery House should produce approximately 1,428 loaves of hot dog buns, approximately 450 loaves of chocolate cream cheese, and approximately 390 loaves of market each month in order to obtain a maximum profit of 3,904 ringgit and 57 cents. From the result, the optimal solution for both S2 and S3 are equal to 0. This means there are no production of wholemeal seeds and green toast. However, there are also customers who want to buy these two types of bread. Therefore, we have made a SAS coding which includes two new constraints, which are S2 greater or equal to 85 and S3 greater or equal to 70. After running the SAS program, the optimal solution that we have obtained is S1 equals to 1428.6, S2 equals to 85, S3 equals to 70, S4 equals to 450.45, and S5 equals to 114.31. The objective value is 3,664.36. This indicates that BakeLife Bakery House should produce approximately 1,428 loaves of hot dog buns, 85 loaves of wholemeal seeds, 70 loaves of green toast, approximately 450 loaves of chocolate cream cheese, and approximately 114 loaves of baguettes each month in order to obtain a maximum profit of 3,664 ringgit and 36 cents. Although the maximum profit is lower compared to the maximum profit with no production of S2 and S3, it can attract more customers so that it can increase the maximum profit in the future. In conclusion, we have developed a linear programming model based on the collected data for the bakery products and optimized the bakery production. To improve this study, we suggest using a larger sample size. This is because the bakery company not only sells these 5 types of bread, but also sells other types of bread. Besides that, to improve this study, other concepts need to be added into linear programming model. For example, manpower, machine resources, and overhead costs. This will obtain a more accurate result. One of the business that related to the project is opening a bakery shop named Angel Cake House. Angel Cake House is a bakery shop that sells different kinds of cakes. For example, chocolate sponge cakes, green tea chiffon cakes, and cheesecake. We are using linear programming model in the production of cakes. This is the budget proposal. Chocolate sponge cake should be produced more by Angel Cake House. This is because the production cost of chocolate sponge cake is the lowest, and based on the budget proposal, the demand of chocolate sponge cake is higher compared to green tea chiffon cakes and cheesecakes. These are some of the references of this research project. That's all from me. Thank you.